Hello, this is Martin Comtois. Here we are, Jung and Dreams on the Healer and the Dreamer YouTube channel. We're doing our dream quote series. We're in Duncan under the really big tree, feeling safe. So this is a quote from The Development of Personality, volume 17 of the collected work. It's one of the most important volumes in my opinion, and it's really, really worth a good read. It's about childhood education and then developing the personality. And the essay in itself, The Development of Personality, is probably one of the most important essays you'll ever read. Really life-changing in terms of the concepts that Jung introduces in that. So this is from page 104 of The Development of Personality. Treatment by dream analysis is an eminently educational activity whose basic principles and conclusions would be of the greatest assistance in curing the evils of our time. What a blessing it would be, for instance, if even a small percentage of the population could be acquainted with the fact that it simply does not pay to accuse others of the faults from which one suffers most of all oneself. So, treatment by dream analysis. What is that? Treatment by dream analysis. Jung looked at dream analysis and a dream practice as a healing practice. Jung saw dreams as the voice of the soul or the voice of nature. And by paying attention to one's dream, one connects with the other part of one's nature, what Jung called the unconscious. Some people call it the subconscious. I like to call it the superconscious. It's that part of ourselves that knows past, present, and future. That's the part of ourselves that knows why we're here and how we are connected, not only to our immediate surroundings, but also to our ancestral lines and to the collective and to the history of the world. And so, in terms of orientation, of knowing what it is that I'm here to do and how am I to do that, practicing dream analysis is very, very important in helping you individuate, become fully who you are. In our society, we are so one-sided that we entrust everything on the conscious mind and the ego. But there's another part of the self that is unconscious, and it is the side of us that is again connected with everything, or with nature, with the instincts, with the archetypes. And so through dream analysis, we can heal our souls. So treatment by dream analysis is an eminently educational activity whose basic principles and conclusions would be of the greatest assistance in curing the evils of our times. Not only is it good to heal ourselves, but also if many of us would take out to that practice and learn to work with the unconscious through these teachings, we could stem the tide of this collective crisis we're all going through. In my personal experience right now, I've done so many readings, and my dream analysis practice has kind of really become one of the most important things that I do in supporting my clients to come to a level of empowerment in these crazy times. Combined with astrology, dream analysis helps you understand your chart and what you're here to do. And the chart also helps you understand the dreams. So by mixing the two, we're getting a lot of success in helping people find the silver lining with these crazy times. Then Jung makes a really important point. What a blessing it would be, for instance, if even a small percentage of the population could be acquainted with the fact that it simply does not pay to accuse others of the faults from which one suffers most of all oneself. And Jung over and over in his books calls about, accusing somebody of having something in their eye while you have, of the mote in somebody's eye while you have a beam in your own. And so it is very easy to project one's own evil on the world at large, or onto some enemy, or onto some political personality, or even on your neighbor, or on your wife, or on your kids, or on your husband. But to realize that what you see in the world is actually within you, and that you need to heal yourself of these things that you accuse or that you see in others. And Jung, and that's what dreams help us do. It helps us confront our own shadow. Many of us have very scary dreams. Many of us have very powerful dreams, and we try to ignore them and the message that they give us. But by engaging with your dreams, you get to meet your own shadow, and you get to work with it and integrate it and make it part of yourself, so that you can individuate fully and become the solution, like Jung says, in curing the evils of our times. So to realize that projection of one's own evil on another is not it perpetuates the problem. And by healing and integrating and working with one's own shadow and doing the work and integrating that shadow, it would be of great assistance in stemming the tide of the great chaos that we're living through currently, because really what we see in the world is within us, and if we heal it within ourselves, that's what Jung said to individuate is nothing short than resolving the collective psychosis within yourself. In other words, to become fully whole is to heal what ails the world within yourself. And so that's a tremendous instruction, and Jung's work is fabulous in that way, in that he guides us to integrate the shadow and to become full human beings through dream analysis. Reach out if you need some support. Please do subscribe to our channel. Thank you, Alan, for doing all this great work to help me get this work out there. We'll see you guys next time. Whoop, whoop.